Yo, what it do, y'all? It's your boy Flipzy, and we're back again with another NBA 2K20 video. And today I'm bringing y'all the greatest isolation build on NBA 2K20. This point guard build is absolutely insane. Literally the best overall build possible. You get so many finishing badges, so many shooting badges, and to top it all off, the playmaking badges make it perfect for the ball to be protected and all that good stuff. Let's get right into the pie chart. So we're coming into the pie chart right here. Now what I did was I looked at all the other pie charts and stuff like that. The play sharp's cool, the slashing sharp is pretty cool, and the pure slash is cool as well if you just want to have fun with it, you know, just slash all around, you know what I'm saying, do all that types of crazy stuff, all types of crazy dunks. But if you want the whole overall build to be able to shoot, slash, and play and ball handle at the same time, this is the build for you, man. You want to be able to do it all. This is the perfect build for you. And by choosing the pie chart with the most playmaking, basically the playmaker pie chart, go with that one because everything is balanced out between defense, finishing, and shooting. So with that in mind, here we come into the physical profile. Now you could use the first one, but I wanted that extra piece of vertical, so I'm fine with the 94 speed and the 9. As long as the speed and acceleration is above a 90 or 91, I'm 100% cool with that. So I chose that because I wanted that 88 vertical to substitute for my defense. Now with that in mind, the substitution is crazy. I like to call it substitution because it could work either way, even with badges as well. So before I get onto that, let me get y'all into the attributes that I'm upgrading here. So you could sacrifice a couple of attributes. So what I would do here is I would see what would be the last attribute to beat to get me to 29. So as I can see right there, I sacrificed a little bit of my post move attributes in order to save some attributes to put it into my defense. And same thing goes for the shooting, same thing goes for the finishing. I think for the finishing I took off a little bit of stand and dunk, but the maximum amount of badge upgrades you get off the finishing is 16, and for shooting, as you can see right here, 15. With that in mind, for the defense, just put up the perimeter defense and lateral quickness up. Now, what I did with with my defense is that, so if y'all can see the perimeter defense and the lateral quickness defense, it's at 74 and 75. I took off the 4, I took off the 5, kept it at the 70 mark, and then upgraded my steal. Now, it really comes into personal preference when it comes from the steals. So you could just replace the steals and put it up for rebounding. You could replace the steals, put it up for your blocking. But personally, I feel like I can just put it up for my steals, just so I can grab those type of passing lane steals and stuff like that, and be able to rip the ball handler here and there. Nothing crazy, but I feel like it's perfect. Now with that one defensive badge, I'd say upgrade it for clamps, because you might want to have that badge as well on bronze. It could help, definitely is going to help as well, because you are sacrificing defense. So you know it's best to use that badge as well. You could use other badges, but who knows, to be honest. It's all personal to me. Some badges could come to all personal preference, and some other badges, you know, is necessary to have. With that in mind, so this is all the attributes and stuff like that. Like I said, 30 playmaking badges, 15 shooting badges, 16 shooting badges. This build is overpowered, and when we get to the weight and the wingspan and stuff like that, it'll weigh out, and then you'll see how many attribute upgrades you get from the height, from giving it the right amount of height, or giving it its wingspan or its weight. So you know, the build's crazy. The build's crazy. I can't wait to use it. I just can't wait to get into the game. Waiting for September 6th. You know, the full game comes out. You can test out all this stuff. But it's good to have this MyPLAYER builder, and make sure that none of this, like, you know, if anything went wrong or anything, you could always, you know, come into the full game. You could always go back and stuff like that and see what's up with it. Feel me? So, you know, some things so it's really hard to mess up in a way. Now for the body type right here, the body shape, I think I picked compact or something like that. Yeah, I was going with compact or something, because he looked like it looks like he's what's the other? I don't know the other body shape, but the smallest one, but it's like ripped in a way. So for the height, I went 6'5". I didn't want to go 6'6" because I didn't want to sacrifice that 95 ball handling. So I think like going 6'5" was perfect in a way, and I wanted that 80 driving dunk. I don't know why, but I feel like I really wanted that 80 driving dunk. Now if it doesn't matter. If you don't need an 80 driving dunk to unlock certain amount of dunking animations, that's fine, because you know we didn't do anything. We didn't make the wrong builds. If we did make the wrong builds, there's always the full game comes out. We know what to do now. We got all the information that we got, so there's no messing up on here. Now, the best weight, in my opinion, is 178 pounds. 178 pounds is the perfect weight for this point guard build. Now, even though you're at a very light weight and you don't have it's not going to give you a lot of strength, but I still think it's perfect. It literally, being 6'5", and having that low weight, you'll still have over a 50 strength. Strength doesn't really matter in a way, but I'll also have above 90 speed and 90 acceleration, which is perfect. So I was just messing around with the height. I went 6'5". I think it's great. You could go 6'6" if you want to. Like I said, these things can be personal preference as well. So if you're feeling that 6'6" feel, go for that 6'6" feel. If you're feeling that 6'5" feel, go for that 6'5" feel. It's whatever you know. It is what it is. But yeah, so weight 178, height 6'5", and for the wingspan, minimum. It doesn't matter. Just keep it minimum. Trust me. It'll up the 3-pointer. It'll up the mid range, and your mid range is above an 80. So with the mid range above an 80, it's pretty cool. I was just looking at it how it would look for the long wingspan. But I went with the minimum wingspan to get that, to have that 78 3-pointer, and it's just 2 attributes off of getting the 80 3-pointer and getting takeover. You know, up in your takeover, your attributes do go up. So you know you'll have at least by the time you're getting hot and you're making shots, you know that attribute boost is gonna help, and you'll have like over an 80 3-pointer, and you'll be out there dominating the game. Now, since you are not a fully shooting build, to substitute for the full shooting build, go with the shot creating takeover. Now, takeover can be personal preference, but within the 3 that you get, either go for the playmaking or the shot creating takeover. Now, this is definitely the ultimate point guard build because you have 3 point guards of one. This is the similarity: Derrick Rose, Kyrie Irving, and Damian Lillard, which is perfect. Derrick Rose's athleticism, Kyrie Irving's playmaking ability, and Damian Lillard's shooting ability, all in 3 on the offense. It is literally unstoppable, which makes it perfect. Now here we get into the badges. I think I started off with the defense first. It was automatic that I went with clamps for bronze, and like without a doubt that was like first thing in mind. That was like for second nature to me. That was like, I'm gonna put this in bronze, and that's it. On to the finishing. Now in order to finish around, fancy footwork on silver. Trust me, it helps with spin layups and euros. It'll get you by people. Contact finisher on gold, that's the first thing you want to do. That's the first thing I went for. Giant Slayer and Relentless Finisher. Combine those 2 badges, they will make you pretty OP. And I don't know if I put Relentless Finisher on silver. I was looking at Slithery Finisher, and it low-key fancy footwork is like Slithery Finisher, so I wasn't worried as much. So I was like, all right, I probably don't need this badge. I did put my Relentless Finisher on silver. My fancy footwork went to silver as well. So right here I have 7 upgrades. So I'm just looking around, I'm messing around, seeing what the badge is doing, stuff like that. I'm just reading and making sure I'm not making the wrong decision. So I did put Slithery Finisher. So now I have 5 upgrades at the moment. So yeah, I think, like I said, combine your badges and use them as a like literally make it as a combo. Combine these badges and make it like, you know, like, if you know what I mean, 2 badges to work to 1, and it'll make it overpowered. So this is what I went with. Fancy footwork did go to silver. I know for a fact. I made sure that fancy footwork does go to silver, and using it in the My Career game that you get, pretty dope. So I got 4 gold badges and 2 silver badges. I was looking to see if I wanted to sacrifice any badges that were gold, and to be honest, I was like, I'm pretty comfortable with this. This is pretty good. So on to I think I went to the shooting badges. Now, first things first, Deadeye. If Deadeye's the same as last year, I'll keep it at silver because I did have it on silver on my playmaking shot creating build from last year. Range extender definitely go to gold. Difficult shots to go to gold. Those are mandatory for shooting. I put my Tyler score on silver and quick draw on silver as well. I think quick draw on silver is perfect. It'll have you. It's a good time. I feel like it's on quick. It leaves the jumper on quick. So with that in mind, quick draw on silver is fine. I don't know about it on Hall of Fame or anything. I don't know how fast it is on Hall of Fame because last time I checked, you have 4 different speeds from last year to shoot your shot, jump shot, and it really wasn't that like much of a like comparing it to quick draw. I was like, okay, if you go to bronze, it would be on normal. If you go to silver, it would be on quick. If you go to gold, it would be on very quick. What's the mat? Is there anything above Hall of Fame? So I was questioning that. Also, Green Machine, do not upgrade Green Machine. Hot Start substitutes for Green Machine. Trust me. Like I said, badges can substitute for other badges that you don't have. So be smart with it. So this is what I went with. Tyler score. I'm not gonna be taking as many tired shots, but having it on bronze can help, because if I do get in a situation where I take a tired shot, that's where that badge comes in and kicks in. Even though it's on bronze, it could be effective. So with that in mind, I do have catch and shoot on bronze as well, because mostly I'm gonna be ISOing. But if I am in a catch and shoot situation, that's where that badge comes in. I'll be good. And I have my Deadeye on gold, my range extender on gold, and my difficult shots on gold. I think I did take out my Deadeye to silver. Like I said, if Deadeye's the same thing as last year, I'm fine with Deadeye on silver, but I have that at gold, I guess. I have it on gold on this one. So here's the playmaking badges. Ankle breaker, handles for days, tight handles, unpluckable, quick first step, and downhill. Insane. Downhill and quick first step, the combination of those two badges are it literally does not make sense whatsoever. I didn't go with stop and go this time with this build because I wanted to see how it looks. And I used Floor General and Dimer to work as one, because Floor General upgrades the offensive badges of your teammate. I meant the offensive attributes of your teammates. Dimer upgrades the jump shot of your team, the attributes of your jump shot, of your teammates' jump shot. Sorry. So with that in mind, combining those two badges I think it's a great combo. It'll probably it's like basically making your Dimer turn into silver, in a way. Feel me? So I went with Space Creator on Hall of Fame, and yeah, 7 Hall of Fame badges, 2 bronze badges. I'm pretty cool. I'm fine with that, as long as you don't need passing badges, as long as you make good passes. So I was seeing what's up if I take out Space Creator to silver, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with Hall of Fame. This looks fine. This looks perfect. I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with it. And testing out the badges on it was pretty. So after this, testing out the badges in the My Career game, it wasn't bad at all. I felt super fast. Even though quick first step is gonna get a little bit of a nerf, I feel like it's still enough. But that downhill badge combined with it is great. You're literally the fastest thing on the court, especially with the ball. So that's all the badges, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the build video. This build is crazy. I went with Stephen Curry jump shot, by the way, but yeah, this build is crazy. It's super fun. I had tons of fun with it playing in the My Career, but I'm mostly going to be in the 2KU because I'm trying to test out all the other SIGs and trying to find other things. So yeah, it's me, your boy Flip Z, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Social media links in the description, man. And I'm out. Peace.